get this show started!
In today's video, Dominick Reyes vs. Ryan Spann announced for UFC 281. Jon Jones' coach talks potential fight with Ngannou and Miocic. 17-year-old fighter signs with Dana White's Contender series. Michael Bisping responds to criticism over Cruz celebration. Dominick Cruz issues statement following KO loss to Vera. And Paddy Pimblett responds to call out from Terrance McKinney. Dominick Reyes, who hasn't competed since a knockout loss to Yuri Prochazka in May of 2021, makes his comeback against Ryan Spann at UFC 281 on November 12th, which takes place at Madison Square Garden. The former title challenger is currently on a 3-fight losing skid after beginning his career with 12 consecutive victories. Meanwhile, Spann is back to his winning ways after submitting Iwan Kutabala in his last outing back in May. What do you guys think about this matchup? Who do you think wins? Let us know in the comments below. Coach Brandon Gibson believes Jon Jones can beat Francis Ngannou and Stipe Miocic. In an interview with Submission Radio, Gibson was asked to assess the threat level of Ngannou and Miocic should they end up being booked to face Jones. Gibson said he likes how Jones stacks up against anyone in the heavyweight division. He stated, "Jon Jones has the skill set to get his hand raised in both of those bouts. There is no doubt in my mind about it. There's nobody like Jon at heavyweight. Nobody as dynamic, as fast, as gifted in all the disciplines like Jon is. And his IQ is off the chart. Not to say that these other guys aren't smart, brilliant fighters, but Jon Jones' IQ and comprehension of his game is unlike anybody else's in the world." Gibson also compared Jones with other top heavyweights he's trained in the past and believes that Bones is better than all of them. "I've trained a lot of amazing heavyweights. I've trained Andrei Arlovski and Alistair Overeem and Frank Mir and Travis Brown, and Jon is more powerful, explosive, creative, dynamic than all of them. So I can't wait to see Jon make that walk at heavyweight. It's going to be something truly, truly special, and I'm humbled to be a part of it." 17-year-old fighter signs with Dana White's Contender series. According to ESPN Deportes, Raul Rosas Jr. signed Monday to fight September 20th on Dana White's Contender series against fellow bantamweight Mando Gutierrez. On Tuesday, the 17-year-old confirmed via Instagram that he'd inked a contract to compete in the Contender series. Should he earn a UFC contract, Rosas will become the youngest fighter in UFC history, shattering the previous record of 19 held by Chase Hooper, who also got a start in the UFC through the Contender series. In order to be licensed by the Nevada Athletic Commission, fighters must be 18 to 38 years of age. However, according to NAC 467.017, special licenses may be granted to those outside the age range with special commission approval. To date, Rosas Jr. has competed only in Mexico for the Ultimate Warrior Challenge. In 5 professional fights, Rosas Jr. has 5 finishes, 4 in the first round. Michael Bisping was recently criticized online for a display of cheer during the UFC bout between Marlon Vera and Dominick Cruz. Some of the fans jibed at the former middleweight champion, looking very excited during the finish. One individual claimed that Bisping was jumping like a madman, insinuating that the Englishman's reaction to his colleague getting stopped wasn't in good taste. Now, during a recent episode of the Believe You Me podcast, Michael Bisping responded to the criticism, claiming that he wasn't favoring anyone in the fight and that his reaction came from being shocked at the manner of the finish. Here's the clip.
Anyway, should we talk about Chito Vera versus Dominick Cruz just for a minute? Because I'm excited to talk about that. In fact, before we get to that, because Chito's joining us, so there's no point us breaking it down. The guy can do it himself. I've been getting tons of abuse online.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were going to talk about that.
Celebrating Dominick Cruz getting knocked out. Did you see? Have you seen this shit?
I did. Yeah, I did.
I mean, I've worked with Dominick now since, I want to say 2012. Do you know what I mean? So we are friends. You know what I mean? We're not buddy, but we're friends. You know what I mean? We've hung out plenty of times. And I'm friends with Chito. And actually, I had this conversation with Dominick going into the fight. I said, listen, it's made the best man win. I said, I see you more than what I see Chito Vera. I was reacting to a shocking knockout. And this is what I said on Twitter. The week before, here it is, there it is. It's like, whoa. You know what I mean? It's the shock of it. The week before on the Contender, when they were all finishes, I was jumping out my seat every 2 seconds. Was that because I was friends with someone? Was that because I wanted to see someone lose? No, it's because, as I said in my tweet, it's called passion for the sport. And that's what I'm doing. I'm dialed in, I'm focused on it. And then the shock of seeing Dominick Cruz get knocked out like that, that's never happened. Yes, Henry Cejudo technically has a knockout, but it was not like that.
Dominick Cruz has issued a statement following his KO loss to Marlon Vera on Saturday. Late Monday, he posted this to his social media. "I'm grateful to all of you who came out on Saturday and for all the love and support here. The body feels great and I'm thankful for my health. I'll be seeing you all next up on September 10th at the desk." Although Cruz says he is healthy, he didn't say what the future holds for him. The former bantamweight champ is 37 years old and said before the bout he was only fighting to become a champ again. With the loss, the path to a title shot has become much longer. What do you guys think about Dominick Cruz's future in the UFC? Who would you like to see him fight next? Leave your comments below. Paddy Pimblett has responded to a call out from Terrance McKinney. Over the course of the last 12 weeks, Paddy Pimblett has been able to establish himself as one of the fastest rising stars in the UFC. One man who recognizes just how good Pimblett can be is his divisional rival Terrance McKinney. He called Paddy out following his recent win over Eric Gonzalez, and now Pimblett responded to the call out saying, "Everyone wants to fight me. He's got less than 100,000 followers, and I'm at 1.8 million or something. That's why they want to fight me. But also, I'm not a very scary dude. I don't look that intimidating. People think I can beat him. But when you get in the cage with me and you've got to solve the puzzle, you can't." He's obviously seen how I blew up and he wants to jump the queue and jump on the bandwagon now. I don't mind. I'll fight anyone. We'll see what happens over the coming weeks with a few lightweight results, and we'll see what happens. Here are the top 3 memes we found on the internet. Third place was found on Reddit and was posted by a user named Reps Are Best. Second place was found on Twitter and was posted by a user named DoveySimuMMA. And our top pick was found on Facebook and was posted by a user named Louis J. Every day, we search the internet for the funniest MMA memes and post them to our fan page on Facebook called MMAmemes.com. If you want your meme to be included in our next video, just send it to us in private message on Facebook. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.